just want to make a quick recording. So I spawned in this big old building, and as you can see, the materials are seamless on the X and the Y now. So as long as we conform to my basics, that's just a bit of clipping with the floor. I might solve that problem later with code. All it is it's just a little bit too big. So if you select all the end ones and you just scale them in, that issue no longer occurs. But other than my one infinite loop glitch, this is all working as intended. I just want to move this over a little bit because I'm going to eventually make a script so we can get that door to open when the user comes in. I've just been focusing on the main topology of the building. I have been having it so that the spawning crashes Unreal a little bit. I'm not too sure why. So, but what we could do is something like that with the bomb maybe. This might cause a bug, but let's have a quick play. As you can see, the way the building breaks now, it doesn't just shatter all the walls, it only shatters the walls within the size of the explosion. So things are a lot more believable now, and it's fairly stable. It's not 100% stable. So yeah, let me just go into that again. So we go dynamic house, we're spawning in bigger ones now, 15 by 15. We want it to have windows and we want it to be destructible. That's kind of important because if you don't click that, it doesn't do the fractured meshes. It just does the default blueprint. We click spawn. It brings in a building with a root. I still haven't done it so it like names the root class or anything like that yet. So I kind of feel like that. So we could just like drag that over. And then we're instantly making the framework for buildings on the fly now, and everything's seamless. It can be destroyed, it cannot be destroyed depending if it wants to have bombs next to it or whatever. So obviously if you want to have them so that they are destructible, they take up more memory than if it's just a default blueprint because it's a fractured mesh. So you could easily like block out something like that, so we could plan out the path of where we want to go in the form of more like a city or something like that. Eventually what I want to do is have it so it's random, so that they have different curtains or they have window panes and cement at the front, like a windowsill, and things just randomize a little bit so it's not just so blocky. But we're focusing on the blocking out right now and doing it in code rather than manually making every single level individually by each brick. So with this way I've spawned in 1,147 actors in the space of a couple of clicks, and as long as we put the bombs in the right place or whatever, we can start stitching together stories quite quickly. I also done it so that we can make that fire stop playing by giving it parameters and things like that, or keep it going, or loop the sound. But I haven't found a way to make it modular yet, so I'm still figuring out how to do that inside of the event system. So yeah, I am streaming today, just playing around, making it really optimized. Take it easy, man. Bye.